G's family vlog.
Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. Now today in this video I am going to answer the question that I am asked more than any other question. Just about every time I meet somebody and I mention that I'm a YouTuber and I make YouTube videos and that's what I do for a living, the first thing that they say to me is, well, how do you make money? So in today's video I'm going to explain exactly how we make money. First of all, with YouTube, there is what's called the YouTube partner. What's it called? The YouTube Partner Program. Okay, so to explain a little bit about the YouTube Partner Program, if you fit the criteria, YouTube will then put adverts on the videos. Now, I know these adverts can be very frustrating, but that is how we make money. So basically, I make a video, I click on to monetize it, and that way then YouTube run ads alongside my video, sometimes in the middle of the video too, and we earn a percentage of that revenue. So that is the YouTube Partner Program. There is a criteria. You've got to have so many subscribers and you've got to have so many views per month. But I've got to add, guys, that is not how you make most of your money. That's not how YouTubers make most of their money. It's through merch that most of the money comes. The YouTube Partner Program, absolutely amazing. I remember when we were first accepted on it a few years ago, and the thought that I was making money through making videos with the family. It just blew my mind, and it kind of escalated from there when I realized I could make some money out of it. Who don't want to make money out of doing something that they absolutely love? My attitude is, if you love your job, it's no longer a job. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I love YouTube. I love making YouTube videos. I absolutely love it. I love the interaction with you guys. You know, some of you people have been watching us right from the very start, which really blows my mind. I think it's like 6 years or something like that we've been doing it now. But you might think to yourself, you can't make a lot of money from the YouTube Partner Program when you're not getting that many views, because a lot of our videos might only get 1,000 views, some of them get 10,000 views. But also there's videos that we've posted over the years that make money every single day, no matter what. Every day of the year, 24 hours a day, these videos are being watched. One of the biggest ones probably, which we made years ago, was Sasha buying new Heelys.
Right guys, I'm just going to show you now how I learned to Heelys. So first of all, you need to start with your feet like this, instead of like this, because this is how I used to do it. But you have to start like this, so you have that feet to stop just before that foot. And you just literally stop by putting your toes down instead of that, because then you just slip onto your bum.
Also videos which you would never imagine, because the fairground videos, which I love doing, and the Barry Island videos, I love making those videos, but they're not what makes the money, if I'm totally honest with you. The money is made with, for instance, the Gavin and Stacey, when we made a video of the Gavin and Stacey while they were filming in the area.
I reckon that's Gavin and Stacey's kids there. Here's Bryn.
That makes money every single day. Changing a light bulb on a Ford KA.
Easy as peas. When you've undone the bolts, it's going to feel as if it's got another screw in it, but it hasn't, right? So this is what you need to do. Just slide out that way. Alright, like that. No other screws, just that.
When I searched, because I couldn't figure out how to get the light out, I realised it wasn't a video on YouTube explaining how to do it. As soon as I figured it out, I made a video, posted it to YouTube, just to help other people. I never really thought it was going to make any money. That video, I get messages every single day thanking me for making that video, because it's helped people out. So it's videos like that that get viewed every single day. That money just adds up and up and up. And at the end of the month, we get paid. It's not a huge amount of money. You couldn't live just on the YouTube revenue that we get, I'll be totally honest with you. But with the merch and everything else we got going on, occasionally I'll make promotional videos. Not so much now since COVID. 2019, guys, I can honestly say to you, I thought, this is it. I have made it. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I'm traveling the world with my family. We're getting invited to all sorts of events. We got use of cars whenever we want to. We were driving around in Teslas. It blew my mind. Then COVID hit. I'm not saying it was bad for the channel because a lot of people were stayed home and a lot of people discovered us through lockdown. Hence, the mug I'm drinking coffee out of right now. The Dudgies got me through lockdown. That's where the idea of that came from. So lockdown wasn't a total flop for us. The channel did grow, but the opportunities just dropped. Almost 18 months, there was nothing. I used to receive an email every single day about some sort of opportunity, whether it was to receive something free just to show in the video, whether it was an opportunity to go and visit a certain place. It was absolutely mind-blowing, and I thought, this is it. I've made it. I made it to where I wanted to be in life. But lockdown ended all that. So since lockdown, we've relied heavily on the sale of merch. And I gotta be honest, it does blow my mind. You know, every day we're packaging up something. And I want to today show you exactly what we do as far as the merch goes. As you can see, we've got some mugs there. This is our new Christmas mug, and the Welsh Dragon mug. Very popular. Honestly, everybody who's bought that, I really appreciate it. And the Dudgies got me through lockdown. We still, there's 2 orders going out today with the Dudgies got me through lockdown. We've been selling them now for well over a year. I want to say a massive shout out and a thank you to Gareth from Sarah's Crafts. That's who make our mugs. Together we come up with these designs. I show him roughly what I want. He'll show me what will look best on a mug. It doesn't always go to plan. The Welsh mug that you see there. First of all, I wanted it to be quite faded looking. I'd seen this idea and I came up with this idea. And this was it here. I know the light's terrible on that, but it's basically just faded dragon in the background. But I don't know. I said, yeah, I'm happy with that. And then when it came, I was like, I don't think that's what I want. He'd foreseen that, and this is the design he'd come up with. He'd put the dragon in the background like that, and there was a few things. I wanted some more detail in the dragon, and in all fairness to him, he did it. No questions asked. He just said, all I want you to be happy with it. Massive shout out to him. I'll put a link in the description down below. So that's the mugs. We got some colour changing mugs as well, which are a bit more expensive. But the mugs are £7 plus shipping. Mugs are £10.50 for a mug. When I look at other YouTubers, that is a very reasonable price. That's what we've always aimed to do, keep our merch reasonable. Because there are companies out there, guys, I can just literally send a picture to them and they will print the merch on absolutely anything. But it costs almost double, like our hoodies, for instance. If I was to use a company like that, these would be £50 each, and we charge £25. It would have been a lot easier for me just to use that system where you literally upload your logo, but it was just too expensive. I'm going to show you what I do on a daily basis, as well as making YouTube videos. So let's get into it. I'll finish my coffee, and we'll get on. Now, when it comes to t-shirts, and hoodies, as you can see, this is the hoodie that's going out today. Dave Hearn, that's going out to you, mate. Dave just literally sent me a message when he seen that we had the new merch, the zip-up hoodies. He said, I want to order one of those. I said, what colour do you want? He said, I don't mind what colour. And I said, what logo would you like? And he said, I really don't mind. I just like the thought that I'm helping support the channel. So this is Dave's hoodie, which is going to be printed up today. This is the process. I'm going to show you the process. These are our new badges. And obviously they're our old ones. I've only got 3 left, so I'm going to have to order some more. Dave's having a green hoodie and he's having a Dudgies Wales badge. So this is my print press, guys. Bought it from Amazon. It wasn't particularly expensive. I can't really remember exactly how much it was. We haven't always done it like this. The company that print these, Vinylize, we used to have them do everything. But this was another way of cutting the costs because the cost was growing and growing. We decided to do the press work ourselves. So this is it. I've got on the top there, as you can see there, it says, that's the dimensions there of where you put the badges, and that's the temperature that's needed. Okay, let's just switch this on and get it heating up. This really takes a while to warm up. You've got to be up to 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't know. But it's set to that temperature now. Guys, this wasn't always straightforward, right? When I first got this thing, I did not have a clue what to do. I thought it's a good way of being more hands-on with the merch. So we purchased it. We were selling stuff really well, and through the lockdown, it was absolutely amazing because although the opportunities ended, the merch sales went through the roof, which was absolutely brilliant. And as far as the merch goes, we really do trial everything first. There's lots of things that we have trialed and we've not brought out because we weren't happy with the quality of them. This is our little Children in Need. Mrs. D been doing a bit of work for Children in Need, so there's my Children in Need. It's only a sticker, peels on and off. We'll wait for this to heat up and I'll show you the process in pressing. But while that heats up, I want to show you these. This is a new thing which we've started putting them in. Literally, I think only the last couple of orders that have gone out have got one of these. I was meaning to do it for quite a long time and I couldn't really come up with a design that I was happy with. It's just a little thank you. Whilst the press is warming up, I'd literally just mark where the badge goes. So that's just literally a couple of measurements. It's as simple as that. And I just put a little pencil mark. That's it. That's the temperature, which is perfect timing. I put a pencil mark there just so I can see exactly where they've got to go. First thing I've got to do is press this. This is the way I do it, guys. There's lots of people out there, I'm sure, that do this type of thing, and this is, I'm just showing you my method. This is what I find is easiest. I literally slide that then and there. But if you've bought merch within the last year, this is basically how your merch was done. And then you literally press it for 1 second, right? 1. Take it off. And that is just to flatten it. Then we peel off our transfer. And like I say, these transfers, guys, are brilliant. They're so hard wearing. We did use a different company when we first started doing merch. Actually, we've used a couple of different companies. And these are the people which we stuck with. Because of the quality, basically. And the efficiency of them. They're very efficient. Let's put it this way so you can maybe see a bit better. Let's just double check. I'll literally place that there. This is the tricky bit because this tries to curl up. I've got to use a bit of greaseproof paper there over the top of that to stop anything sticking. You'll have a good feel then just to make sure that there's no corners turned. And once that's done, you literally slide it across. 5 seconds. $5,000. You peel that back, and there you have the Dudgies logo looking absolutely splendid there. Take that off there then, that background. This is actually the very first hoodie, the zip hoodie with the Welsh Dragon going out. So that's to you, Dave, you absolute legend. Can't thank people who buy merch enough. And Dave is literally, he got every mug we've ever done. He bought the t-shirt. Dave has also ordered a mug with his hoodie. So let me show you how we package them. Usually whilst I'm waiting for the hoodie to cool down, I start making the box. Obviously, if you're just ordering a hoodie or a t-shirt, they can go into a sealed plastic bag and they're posted off like that. But obviously whenever there's a mug involved, packaging got to be really particular, let's just say. What we try to do is we try to recycle as much as we can, so you never know what you're going to get when you order a mug. I honestly can tell you that because my friend PHILB, he's done a couple of the unboxings.
Oh, nice! Look at that lovely little note in there. Thanks, guys. That's brilliant. Okay. Where do they get their eggs from? Asda eggs. Plenty of bubble wrap and egg cartons. Now this is a really well made quality mug again. Same as the last one I got.
Guys, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. You'll see all too well that you could literally have anything in their packaging. We try to reuse everything. That is a big deal to me. You know, the waste factor. We did used to make our own boxes, but we decided it was too time consuming. So we bought these boxes. So I'd appreciate if you can make sure you recycle them at the other end, maybe use them to package something else up. Basically, this is all you've got to do. You can just fold that, and that, like that. Then I grab my tape. Now guys, this is another thing. Blows my mind on how kind people can be and how thoughtful people can be. Finley and Grace, they're two local children and they've bought merch off us in the past. When they seen us making our own boxes, they asked their mum, Rebecca, can we buy the Dudgies one of these? It'll make it easier for them to package. Now, do you know, that says to me how well you've brought your kids up, that they're so considerate and they put other people before themselves. That's absolutely fantastic. So Finley and Grace, every single day, this still gets used. because I do use a lot of tape with the packaging. So I just want you to know I am still very grateful for this purchase. Yeah, it just turned up, guys. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely blows my mind, honestly. Absolute legends. And the good thing with a hoodie is you can use that as part of the packaging. So the hoodie's cooled down. It's now time to package it and get it out to Dave. It'll go out today, Dave. You'll receive it over the next couple of days. Look at that, that's lush, man. Try and get it back in the bag. This part I am useless at, I really am. I usually ask Mrs. D to do this, but she's not here right now, so I am stuck. I gotta do this myself. So Dave, I apologise if it don't turn up looking as good as your last one did. I flip that over, we take that down. There, that's good, right? Let's try and get some of the air out of it. What I tend to do when we've got a mug and a hoodie at the same time, I tend to use this as the packaging for the bottom layer. And so literally I slide it in like that, you can see there. Then I take out the mug, double check that there's no errors on the mug. It's lovely jubbly. This is our brand new Christmas design. So that's Dave's mug there. And I literally put that in the centre of that. And as you can see then, the sides and the bottom is very well packaged. Then usually I go on the hunt. We've got Amazon things that come through the door. What I do is I'll use one of these. I will put a bit of some paper inside that. What I got today is a Smith catalogue. Sasha picked up when she was in Smith's the other day. She's had a look at it. So recycling, I ripped that out of there. So literally just put a few pieces in there. Believe it or not, it gives you a pretty good thing on the top there. Yeah. Again, this is from Amazon. Not sponsored by Amazon. Put that down the sides there. Don't scrabble it up too much, guys, if you're packaging it. You want it to be a bit of movement. I'm happy for the mug to move. I just don't want it to crash against anything. A piece on the top there, like that. Down on top of that, like that. So what we need to do then is, let's get rid of some of this. Obviously, ideally, one day, I'm going to have a factory of people that are just doing this. And all I got to concentrate then is on making videos. But until that day, I've normally got a guillotine, which I slide that in, it goes, whoosh, whoosh, cuts them to size. My wife borrowed it for work and she didn't bring it back. So I've got to cut this by hand. And I've had people message and say, one day I'm hoping to buy some of your merch. Guys, I don't want to pressure anybody into buying merch. I wish I could send it out to you for free, but it really does make a big difference, you know, to helping support the channel. Where's my thing gone? Is that it? That's it there, is it? No, that's not it. What do I do with it? Is that it? What do I do with that then, guys? You keep an eye on me, mug. That's the one there. I'll place that nicely on top of the mug. Bit of packaging on top of that. Don't want it to get creased if I can help it, so let's put that in nice and gently. Put this on the top of there, and Bob should uncle. But I do go crazy with the tape. Obviously, if you live local, I don't do this, I just bring it to you. I absolutely love doing that. If I had my way, all of this would be delivered, hand delivered. Right, we go round one more time on this. I talked about my friend Jerry earlier. He ordered a hoodie and a mug, and this is the same process now. You probably recognise this. Like that, as you can see there, that is ready, almost ready. Next, the fragile tape, very important. I don't take any chances, guys. I don't know whether I'm being a bit over the top, it's just the way I've always done it. So there, once I've covered it in fragile tape, I put the address on the top. These are the orders that are going out today. These are the postage labels for them. Chloe and Aaron are also in here. So here's Dave's. So I'm not going to show you this because I want to show his address. Okay, so these are the packages to go out today. We've got Jennifer. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Really appreciate it. Dave, thank you, mate. More merch. He's going to have to get another flat to keep all his merch in. He got so much. Chloe and Aaron, thank you, guys. These are the three that's going out today. And I want you to know how much I appreciate it. So that's what I do on a more or less daily basis before I start vlogging. But I want to say a massive thank you again to everybody who's visited the website. I mean, I just had a look now on the website. Whilst we've been talking, I think there was something like 14 views. There was people from Bridgend, there was people from Leeds, and there was people from Lisbon, Australia. So we're going to have to start thinking of worldwide packaging, I know that. But I also want to say, if you haven't bought merch, guys, I don't want you to think I don't appreciate you. I appreciate you immensely. Just watching the channel, you're supporting us. If you buy a merch, that's just going that extra mile. So I appreciate you whether you buy merch or whether you don't buy merch. I just didn't want you to feel left out. Next now is to get this over and get it on its way. Then I come to this place next to Morrison's and I just literally scan the parcels. It's not very easy to see the screen in this daylight, but yeah, you scan the parcels and put them in one of these boxes. I don't know how well you can see this. Parcel stored. Done. Finish. That's it. Easy as that. So that is how I post your merch. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had to make this video because so many people, I mean so many people I haven't seen for a long time, and they say, what are you doing with yourself? I think a lot of them already know that I'm making YouTube videos, but they're just making small talk. But they ask me, how do you make money from YouTube? But this is it, guys. This is how we make money. Right, I gotta go and pick Sasha from school. That's another reason I love YouTube. I always get to take like the daughter to school or pick her up from school. I absolutely love it. Guys, don't get lost or squashed, and we'll speak more soon.
Family vlog.